Hey everybody, it's Rich, and I want to share a super cool, exciting personal story with you. I've actually shared this story with a bunch of different people so far, and their response is, wow, that's a great story, and they called it a great law of attraction story. And I guess it is a law of attraction story, but more than anything, I called this a passion story. I called this is what can happen for you when you're on purpose and living with passion. So, a little less than 2 weeks ago, I did a live interview, as you might remember, with Arielle Ford. On that interview, Arielle mentioned her friend Peggy McCall, who is also an author and a speaker and a coach and whatnot, and it sounded like Peggy would be someone that I would want to connect with. Now in the meantime, if you've been listening to what I've been talking about recently, it's all about passion and how to turn your passion into a business. So I had written down a couple goals. First of all, I'm writing a new book, which I'll get to in a minute in this story. But as part of this book, I want to interview people that are also living their passion and are really using social media and the internet and things like that to really monetize their passion, which, by the way, is the name of the book. So I wrote down a little short list, kind of a wish list, if you will, of people that I wanted to interview. And that list included 3 names, including Mike Koenigs, who's like a master at all things video on the internet, Mari Smith, who you might have heard of, she's like the queen of Facebook, and then David Ricklin, who owns selfgrowth.com, which has a mere 1 million subscribers. I wrote down I want to interview these 3 people. I'm on the phone with Peggy McCall, and as I start any conversation like this, I said to her, Peggy, how can I help you? How can I support you? Which is a great question to begin a conversation with. And she tells me, well, on April 17th, she's got this event going on to promote her new book called Viral Explosions, and this is the ultimate success event. She's got this whole lineup of people already speaking, and after literally 5 minutes of talking to her and telling her what I'm all about, she says, Rich, I want you to come to Canada. I want you to be the opening act for my event. You're going to speak, and all these other people are going to speak after you. And I said, great, it's a huge event, like 800 people. I said, Peggy, I will be there. Thank you so much for the opportunity. She sends me to her website called viralexplosions.com, which you can go check out. And I looked at it, and I started looking at the names of the speakers. And I kid you not, Mike Koenigs, Mari Smith, Dave Ricklin, bam, 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 all on the stage with me. So I guess that is a law of attraction story. So it gets a little bit better. So I'm jazzed and excited. So I immediately hang up with her, and I call my book publisher that published our first book, Living the Law of Attraction, and I said, hey, I've got a new book called Monetize Your Passion. I want to get it done, and I want to get it done within 60 to 90 days, which is almost unheard of. And the lady said, you know what, we can get it done in 90 days, and it's funny that you called today, Rich, she said, because we have a 50% discount going just for a couple more days. So I got this great book publishing package for half off. This all happened within literally 2 hours. So I want to share the story with you, first of all, because we're friends and I like sharing what's going on in my world. That's the whole point of this blog. But more importantly, I want you to get what happens when you are living your passion, when you're on purpose in life. So I hope you like this story. I hope you can relate it to your own life. As always, leave a comment, ask me a question. I'm here to support you any way that I can. And that's it. I'm going to actually turn this thing around. I'm sitting in my favorite little nook here on the beach. And look at this. Look at this view we got. Talk about passion. I'm the only one out here, except for that bird flying overhead. And this beautiful, beautiful, yes, it's late February. Come to California, everybody. Come visit me. We'll hang out on the beach. That's it. Bye. Live your passion, everybody.